The secret drinks that let seniors sleep all night without pills. You've been told all your life, a glass of water before bed keeps you healthy. But here's the truth. No one warns you about, after 60, that very glass may be the silent thief of your sleep. Think about it. You finally drift off. Then suddenly, wide awake at 2 a.m., heart heavy, staring at the ceiling in the dark. Not because your mind is racing, not because the world is noisy, but because plain water has triggered a bladder that no longer holds like it once did. And when you wake, your aging hormones, melatonin, ADH, cannot pull you back into the deep river of sleep. Water hydrates, yes, but it carries nothing your body needs to rest, to relax, to repair. No magnesium to calm your muscles, no glycine to quiet your nerves, no tryptophan to guide your brain toward melatonin. It feels cruel. What once was a healthy habit now steals your peace. But here is the hope. Tonight can be different. There are 5 simple night drinks, natural and proven, that soothe your body, warm your heart, and carry you through the night without interruption. The last one is the most unexpected. It doesn't just help you sleep, it helps rebuild the strength age has been quietly taking away. So don't leave now. Stay with me, because your first real, full night's sleep in years could begin with one small cup. So if plain water is no longer your friend at night, what truly is happening inside your body after 60? Why does the same simple habit that once felt harmless now rob you of rest? Let's take a gentle but eye-opening look at how age changes the way we sleep. Because understanding the why is the very first step to reclaiming peaceful nights. After 60, sleep becomes a fragile visitor. The very systems that once carried you gently through the night begin to falter. Your bladder, once strong and reliable, now acts like a restless child. It sends signals far too early, pulling you awake before your body is ready. At the same time, the antidiuretic hormone, ADH, quietly declines with age, meaning your body no longer holds water during sleep as it once did. The result? Trips to the bathroom, broken dreams, and long hours of staring at the ceiling. But the bladder is only one piece of this puzzle. Melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain when it is dark, when it is safe to surrender, slowly fades year after year. What once came naturally now requires coaxing. Even your nervous system changes. Stress signals last longer. The mind refuses to quiet, and tiny sparks of tension keep you on edge. To make matters worse, circulation slows and body temperature shifts unpredictably, leaving you either too cold to settle or too warm to rest deeply. It feels unfair. You long for the nights when you could fall asleep easily, stay asleep effortlessly, and wake with clear eyes and steady energy. But the truth is not hopeless. These changes are natural, yes, but they are not unchangeable. By giving your body the right signals, the right nutrients, and the right kind of gentle support, you can teach it once more to drift into the deep, healing rest it deserves. So if plain water fails to support these fragile systems, what's the hidden trap inside that harmless glass? Let's uncover why water itself, though healthy by day, can quietly sabotage your nights. It sounds so innocent, doesn't it? A glass of water before bed. A ritual that for decades was praised as healthy, cleansing, and harmless. But after 60, that same clear glass becomes a quiet saboteur of your sleep. Here's why. Plain water, by itself, carries none of the nutrients your aging body needs to relax. No magnesium to soothe restless muscles, no glycine to quiet overactive nerves, no tryptophan to guide your brain toward melatonin. It hydrates, yes, but hydration alone cannot unlock deep rest. Instead, water takes a shortcut straight to your bladder. And the truth is, your bladder at 60 or 70 is not the same as it was at 30. Its ability to stretch and hold declines with age, while the nerves that control it become hypersensitive. So even a small amount of water can trigger an urgent call, dragging you out of the deepest stage of sleep, leaving you groggy and restless. Once you are awake, your brain struggles to find its way back, because melatonin levels are already low and stress hormones are too quick to rise. Worse still, plain water cools your core temperature. That sudden chill may not matter when you are young, but for older adults with slower circulation, it can prevent the body from entering the warm, relaxed state needed for true rest. What begins as a harmless sip becomes a cascade. Your muscles tense. Your nerves stay alert. Your bladder signals early, and your night fractures into restless pieces. This doesn't mean you must avoid water altogether. The real issue is timing and type. At night, your body craves something gentler, drinks that hydrate while also delivering calming compounds, warmth, and minerals that steady your system. With the right choice, one small cup can become the bridge to a full night's sleep instead of the thief that steals it. If plain water isn't the answer, then what is? Let's turn to nature's quiet allies. 5 simple night drinks that carry not just hydration, but the nutrients and warmth your body longs for after 60. For many of us, milk before bed was a childhood comfort. A warm hug in a cup that seemed to settle both body and mind. But after 60, regular cow's milk can cause more problems than peace. Lactose intolerance, bloating, or spikes in blood sugar that keep you restless. That's why unsweetened almond milk steps in as a gentler, smarter choice. Almond milk carries 2 powerful allies for sleep: magnesium and tryptophan. Magnesium acts like nature's muscle relaxant, calming the tiny twitches and cramps that so often disturb aging legs. Tryptophan, on the other hand, is an amino acid that your body transforms into serotonin, and then into melatonin, the very hormone that guides you into deep, restorative sleep. This simple nut-based drink does more than quench thirst. It sends a signal to your nervous system that the night has come and it's safe to rest. Even more, almond milk is light on the stomach. No heaviness, no digestive discomfort, just steady nourishment. Studies have shown that seniors who included almond milk in their evening routine not only fell asleep faster, but also extended their deep sleep cycles. A warm cup, just 120 to 150 milliliters, sipped slowly an hour before bed, is enough to shift your body into rest mode. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon if you like. It enhances circulation, adds warmth, and brings a sense of ritual to the moment. What makes this so beautiful is its simplicity. You don't need pills or complicated remedies. Just a small cup of almond milk, warmed gently, can restore the peace you've been missing for years. For many older adults, it becomes a nightly anchor, a signal that the day is complete. The mind can let go, and the body can finally exhale. But what if your mind, not your muscles, is what keeps you awake? Thoughts racing, worries circling, peace nowhere to be found. The next drink has been trusted for centuries to quiet the restless brain and invite calm within minutes. For centuries, chamomile has been called nature's gentle sedative, and for good reason. While sleeping pills force the body into drowsiness, chamomile works in harmony with your nervous system, guiding it back to its natural rhythm. This golden flower contains apigenin, a plant compound that binds directly to GABA receptors in the brain, the very gateways that regulate tension, calm the heart, and slow down mental chatter. When these receptors activate, your racing thoughts begin to ease, your pulse steadies, and the heavy weight of rest softly settles in. For seniors who often lie awake replaying the day's worries, chamomile tea is like a soft hand on the shoulder, reminding you that it's safe to let go. A single warm cup, brewed for 5 to 7 minutes, carries enough apigenin to quiet the brain and encourage sleep without side effects. In fact, studies have shown that older adults who drank chamomile nightly reduced nighttime awakenings by nearly a third and fell asleep up to 15 minutes faster. The result is not just longer sleep, but sleep that feels deeper, calmer, and more restorative. Chamomile also brings an added gift. It is caffeine-free, calorie-free, and gentle on digestion. No sugar spikes, no heaviness, just warmth flowing through your body as you sip slowly about 45 minutes before bed. If you wish, you can add a slice of ginger or a touch of vanilla for comfort, but avoid sweeteners that disturb blood sugar. The key is to treat the cup not just as a drink, but as a ritual, an evening signal to your mind and body that the day is ending and peace is beginning. So while almond milk nourishes your muscles and hormones, chamomile soothes the restless mind. Together, they form a powerful foundation for nights of true rest. But sometimes, the problem isn't just tension or worry. It's your body's delicate balance of minerals, tiny shifts that can wake you with cramps, bladder spasms, or a sudden urge to move. That's where the next drink, light and refreshing, offers an unexpected solution. When most people think of coconut water, they picture a refreshing summer drink, cool and crisp. But for older adults, served warm and gentle, it becomes something far more powerful, a natural way to steady your nerves, calm your bladder, and restore balance to your sleep. What makes coconut water unique is its mineral profile, rich in potassium, magnesium, and a touch of natural sodium. These aren't just electrolytes. They are the very signals your muscles and nerves depend on to stay calm through the night. After 60, even a slight imbalance in minerals can make your bladder hypersensitive or trigger painful muscle contractions. That's why some seniors wake often, not from noise or dreams, but from cramps in the legs or the urge to urinate. By restoring these minerals in a natural, light way, coconut water helps stabilize the nervous system and keeps your bladder from sounding the alarm too soon. Studies show that low potassium levels alone can increase nighttime urination by nearly 30%, while restoring balance reduces awakenings within days. The secret lies in using it properly. Do not drink it cold, as the chill will shock your stomach and delay rest. Instead, dilute fresh coconut water with warm water in a 1:1 ratio. Sip slowly after dinner, never too close to bedtime, and keep the portion small, about 100 to 120 milliliters. This way, you receive the minerals without overwhelming your system or flooding your bladder. Add a slice of ginger if you wish. It adds warmth and gently supports digestion. Warm coconut water may seem unusual, but for many older adults, it has been the missing piece. A light, nourishing drink that relaxes muscles, steadies the heart, and eases the bladder so you can stay asleep until morning. Still, sometimes it isn't your bladder or your minerals keeping you awake. It's stress itself, that silent hormone, cortisol, lingers in your bloodstream, refusing to let your brain rest. And for that, the next drink offers a golden solution. Imagine lying down at night with your body tired, but your mind still on guard. You're not anxious in the usual sense, yet your heart doesn't slow. Your breathing stays shallow, and your brain refuses to slip into sleep. This invisible barrier often comes from cortisol, the body's stress hormone, which remains stubbornly high in older adults even after the day is done. That's where golden milk, a centuries-old remedy, works its quiet magic. Golden milk blends turmeric with warm milk, creating a drink both soothing and powerful. The secret lies in curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, which helps regulate the HPA axis, the system connecting your brain, pituitary, and adrenal glands. When this pathway is balanced, cortisol gently declines, paving the way for melatonin to rise. But here's the key. Curcumin alone is poorly absorbed. Add just a pinch of black pepper, and absorption increases up to 8 times, allowing its calming effect to truly take hold. For seniors, this means more than sleep. Golden milk also reduces inflammation, eases nighttime joint pain, and supports recovery while you rest. To prepare, stir half a teaspoon of pure turmeric powder and a tiny pinch of black pepper into 150 milliliters of warm almond or oat milk. Sip slowly about an hour before bed, ideally after a light snack. Avoid making it too strong or drinking it on an empty stomach, as balance is essential for comfort. Within days, many older adults notice not just deeper sleep, but mornings that feel lighter, calmer, and less stiff. Golden milk is more than a drink. It's a ritual of peace, a golden signal to your body that the time for rest has come. And while golden milk calms stress and soothes aching joints, there is one final drink that does even more. It not only helps you sleep soundly, but also repairs, restores, and renews your body through the night. At first glance, gelatin or bone broth may seem like something meant only for joints or skin. But hidden within these humble drinks is one of the most powerful natural sleep allies for seniors: glycine. This simple amino acid plays a profound role in calming the nervous system and preparing your body for deep, restorative rest. Unlike sleeping pills, which force drowsiness, glycine gently lowers your core body temperature, steadies your heartbeat, and increases slow-wave brain activity. The exact patterns your brain needs for dreamless, uninterrupted sleep. Clinical studies show that just a few grams of glycine before bed help older adults fall asleep faster, wake up less during the night, and feel more refreshed in the morning. But the benefits don't stop there. Gelatin also boosts collagen production while you rest, supporting joint repair, skin elasticity, and even muscle recovery. Processes that naturally slow with age. Bone broth, simmered slowly from bones, carries glycine along with proline, minerals, and other compounds that nourish tissues and calm digestion. It is more than a drink. It is a form of nourishment for body and soul. The key is moderation and warmth. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin into about 120 milliliters of warm water. or gently heat a small cup of low-sodium bone broth. Drink it 30 to 45 minutes before bed on its own, without food. Sip slowly, allowing the warmth to spread through your body like a gentle blanket. Within nights, many older adults notice a difference. Sleep that feels continuous, mornings that feel lighter, and days that begin with clearer focus and calmer energy. For those who have tried everything, from teas to pills, this simple drink may be the missing piece, the one that transforms nights of frustration into nights of genuine peace. Now that you've discovered all 5 drinks, the question becomes, how do you use them wisely, without overloading your body and without risking those dreaded midnight wake-ups? Let's look at the simple rules that turn these drinks into lasting sleep rituals. You now know the 5 most powerful drinks that can replace plain water at night. But to unlock their full effect, the way you drink them is just as important as the drink itself. Many older adults believe more is better, but when it comes to sleep, less is often wiser. A small cup, no more than 100 to 150 milliliters, is enough. More liquid will only overload your bladder and wake you before dawn. Timing is critical too. Don't wait until you're already in bed. Sip your chosen drink 60 to 90 minutes before sleep, giving your body time to absorb the nutrients and settle. Then finish your nightly routine. Brush your teeth, visit the bathroom one last time, so your mind feels at ease and your bladder is empty before bed. The type of drink matters as well. Choose nutrient-dense options like gelatin, golden milk, or almond milk when you want your body to hold hydration inside muscles and nerves, rather than sending it to the bladder. If you enjoy lighter drinks such as coconut water or chamomile tea, try them earlier in the evening, ideally before 7 p.m., so they don't disturb the night. Another powerful trick is rhythm. Go to the bathroom at the same time each night before sleep. Over time, your bladder learns this schedule and stops sending unnecessary signals. And don't gulp your drink all at once. Sip slowly, breathing evenly over 10 to 15 minutes. This helps your body absorb without shocking your bladder. Finally, test one drink at a time. Give it a full week to see how your body responds before trying another. This way, you'll know exactly which drink works best for your unique system without confusion. These simple rules transform drinks from nice bedtime habits into true sleep rituals. Gentle, steady signals that guide your body into rest night after night. Now that you have both the drinks and the rules, it's time to see the bigger picture. How one small nightly ritual can completely change the way you age, the way you heal, and the way you greet each new morning. After 60, many people quietly accept restless nights as something inevitable. They believe waking at 2 a.m., staring at the ceiling, and dragging through the day is simply part of aging. But tonight, you know the truth. Sleep can be restored. With just one small cup, chosen wisely and sipped at the right moment, you can teach your body again how to rest deeply, breathe evenly, and rise with clarity. Aging doesn't mean surrendering your nights. It means finding new ways, gentler, wiser ways, to work with the body you now have. Think about it. Almond milk soothing your nerves, chamomile calming your mind, coconut water balancing your minerals, golden milk lowering stress, and gelatin repairing you while you dream. Each drink is simple, but together they hold the power to return peace to your nights. You don't need to overhaul your life, swallow pills, or fight against your own body. You just need to begin with one step, one cup, one evening ritual that tells your mind and body, it is time to rest. So tonight, I invite you, choose one drink. Try it. Notice the difference. And then come back and share your story, because your voice may be the key that helps another person finally sleep through the night. And if you'd like to keep receiving gentle, science-based guidance for life after 60, subscribe and turn on notifications. Together, we will walk this journey of health, peace, and renewal. One night at a time.